God damn it. Are we actually live, or what's the deal with this? What's the deal? Are we live? What the fuck? Are we good? The fuck's going on? I actually straight up don't know if I'm live or not. Okay. Okay, so we're good. We're live-ish. That's mostly okay. So, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Ray Gun Live. This is not really an official show. This isn't really anything. I was supposed to upload a video today, and I did. I was on time. I said, you know what? Saturday, I'm getting a good video out. 17 minutes of primo, highly edited shtick, right? Unfortunately, fucking Anissa in the chat already fucking derailing everything. I upload my thing at like 5 a.m. I go to sleep. I wake up at like 11, and it's not even halfway done. So it's like, okay, well, this is a bit of a problem. This is abnormal. It only just finished uploading about an hour and a half ago, maybe. So can't really publish it until it's a reasonable time. It'd be if I were to make it live now, it would kind of be it would be like putting out a new episode of Seinfeld at like 2 a.m. So just seems kind of like a bad time to put something out. So instead, it's gonna come out tomorrow at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Just so you know, it's not a fucking it's not a delay. It's only a minor delay. So what's going on? What's the chat saying? Yo, you Puerto Ricans, speak to your children. I'm speaking to you. I'm addressing you guys. Are you still dating Lacey Green? Yes. Do it. What? So what's on everybody's minds right now? What can I talk about that that you guys are curious about? If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? I actually can't tell because I didn't monitor this ahead of time because I'm very good. Does time really matter on YouTube? Okay, I should probably read these super chats real quick. Cannon with $2. Pragmatism and real politic. Can we be alive? Can we be live if you're dead inside? I mean, Jesus Christ. That's a little morbid. 12C27, do I want to kill a pigeon to make an example? Please don't. Go eat a towel. Can you increase? I can increase all day. Kaylee, you dumb, get on Skype. That's... What the fuck is happening? What? Go on Skype? Ooh, God. I don't know if I'm ready to do this. I don't know if I want to go on Skype. Does time really matter on YouTube? Gareth Green with $5. Yes, it does. It's been a while since I've tried uploading at any point that wasn't 1 p.m. But I have noticed that it is indeed it is something that is actually it does actually matter. Why are people who use super chat gay? Hey man, I can't explain that to you. What the heck is going on? You guys can't... Listen. You guys can't call me in the middle of a stream. I know what you're doing. I'm getting harassed by my friends, of all people. Jesus Christ. Let's get some ambience going on in here, guys. Oh my God. Yes? I'm not calling you.
Why are you calling me? It's 10 o'clock at night here, and it's really inappropriate for you to be calling me.
I was just trying to sleep.
I don't know why you're calling us.
You are the biggest. You're the biggest sack of shit. You're the biggest sack of shit. God damn it. I can't have one day where my friends don't try to sabotage my live streams. I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna go do not. Oh my fucking god. Stop! I can't stop this. You fucking piece of shit. You piece of shit. You piece of shit.
What?
Why must you do this?
I didn't do anything.
You're terrorists.
Yeah.
You're homegrown terrorists.
Wait. Okay, wait, hold on. Did you just use the terrorist word around me? You racist?
Can I how do I prevent this? How do I prevent myself from being fucking harassed? God damn it. Sign out. I'm just signing out. I'm just signing out of Skype. That's the only way I know how to deal with this. Jesus Christ. So this is my day-to-day. This is why I don't stream that often, guys. Just so everybody's like, hey, Chris, why don't you stream? Why don't you stream on the YouTube anymore? Because this is the kind of thing that happens. Best birthday gift I could ever get. I can't read the chat. It's just a bunch of oofs. This stream got super fucking derailed. The chat's unrecognizable. Oh my god, there's a lot. Okay, so there's a lot of super chats going on. How you guys like the ambience? You like the red? Would you guys prefer it if we went with more of a blue hue? You racist. God damn it. How about this, huh? Now we're all having a good time. So we're going to I'm trying to make heads or tails of this chat so I can interact with you guys, but it's just not. Hey, are you still friends with Anthony Fantano? Uncle Adams made a video calling... Wait, what? What? Are you friends with Anthony Fantano? Uncle Adams made a video calling him out for the not good reaction, but completely left you out of it. I'm sorry. That's not an I'm sorry thing. That is a very good thing. I have a very, very good... I feel like I'm pretty talented at avoiding unnecessary drama. Even with the whole YouTube Anita Sarkeesian VidCon thing, I avoided that whole thing even though I was in the front row. I avoided Kraut's Discord server because I just don't join random Discord servers. I'm pretty good at not getting pulled into shit. So yeah, but are Anthony and I still friends? Yeah, I mean I don't consider us enemies. We haven't talked in a while, in fairness, because we operate in very, very different spheres of YouTube now, especially considering especially just considering the fact that his meme channel was shut down. So, we're a bit separated. And I haven't talked to him in a while, but there's no, like, ill will, if that's what you're wondering. Okay. You disgusting rat. Listen, some black guy. Listen, Derek Jeter. I don't need, okay? I don't need your bullshit. I don't need your judgmental lies. Oh, look at me lying on the internet. Anissa, let me tell you. All right, you know what? I would sign back into Skype and tell you off if I remembered my password, but I don't. So that's the place that we exist. Rip, that is the plan. Yes. R.I.P. That is the plan. It's a real damn shame. Some black guys just chilling in the chat. Derek Jeter. We're gonna die. We're all gonna die one day. What did you think of, talk about the Sargon versus Spencer debate? I honestly didn't see it. I watched like a little bit of it and I was like, I don't know. I haven't been interested in the, academic part of YouTube for a long time. I really just don't, I feel like YouTube is an entertainment platform, and there are places where you can go to find intellectual discussion, but I truly don't believe that, like, this is a sphere of YouTube that's particular. It's just, like, entertainment that has a political angle. It's not like this is particularly educational. It's not like, I'm just not a fan of the whole debate nonsense. You know, debate me, dude. Not everything has to be a debate. Not everything has to be this serious thing, you know? No blood sport. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna fuck all of your subs. Jesus Christ, Derek, that's a threat. You can't, oh, my music shut off. Oh no! My music shut off. Oh dear gosh. What's gonna happen now? What are we gonna do now? Hold on, I gotta get my music back up and running. The Skype thing fucked it up. No, not that. There we go. Alright, so we're back up. We're back. We're back to normal. Yeah, I mean, this is entertainment, you know. Oh my god, that's a lot of daddies. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we're gonna read through some super chats, just because the normal chat is... Why am I daddy? What is happening? Anissa is lying. Did Anissa start this? How did this happen? Why is this not? It's just a barrage of daddies. We're gonna read through some super chats. David Fletcher with $2. Literally any one of us could be jacking off right now. That is a truth that I understand that that's a possibility, and I understand that there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about that. Cannon Wabi with $10. Why don't you like diced tomato? I don't know. I don't have a problem with diced tomato. I just don't like it on my chicken wraps. Joystick James with $2. Can you talk about the recent shootings? I'd rather not. It's I don't really know where I stand with guns. I like them a lot, but I also don't like that we live in a country where people are just kind of expected to die en masse. And then, like, you know, people get offended by it, and then everybody's all for reform, and then it just kind of slips to the wayside. I don't know where I stand on that debate, but I do know that, like, the cycle of, oh, this happened, this is terrible, let's do something, oh, forget about it. I don't know where I stand on this whole thing, but I do know that that's kind of like a depressing cycle to go through. I don't know. It's just kind of depressing. President of Sauce with $2. How do I handle living with super liberal cucks? I mean, are you living with cucks? Because that to me sounds like you can just fuck other people's girlfriends and they're okay with it. So I don't know why you would have a problem with that. That sounds like a win for you in my analysis of the situation. Brandon Epstein with $10. Christopher Reagan, go on Chapo. Are reverse traps straight? I don't even know where to begin with that fucking, ooh. What is this, Portal 3? What is this, we're thinking with portals now? Because that's an intense brain teaser right there. I don't know if I have the fortitude to even begin to think about that. Purple Barn Industries, $5. How's life? P.S. Girlfriend loves your channel now. You're the best. Enjoy my lunch money. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hope you guys enjoy the one video a month. I'm real good at my job. Fucking hell. Gareth Green with $5. The wolf in Red Riding Hood was a metaphor for male sexuality, by the way. Was it really? Oh, well, you know. Not everything I say in a video is going to be 100% true. Sometimes I make mistakes. And if that's indeed the case, then I'll admit it. I'll admit that I was wrong about Little Red Riding Hood. I still think it's odd, considering the understanding of Little Red Riding Hood in the current you know, in the current. I don't think that's the representation of it in modern culture. I think that story has been adapted for it to be a far different thing. So I stand by the assumption that it didn't mean that. But if that's the source material, that's the source material. Can I get an oof in the chat? Oh, so that's what all that fucking oof was. Thanks, Alan Munton, for the $5 and that cavalcade of oofs. I assume there was a similar one with daddies. Fuck me. Bra with the Canadian $5. You should do some internet blood sports sometime on Warski Live. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but at the same time, I don't believe that online. I don't like going on YouTube live streams. I don't like being a guest on other people's YouTube live streams. Typically, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I'd have to think about it. I just don't know if that's my best environment. I prefer to be methodical when I talk about things, and I don't necessarily like talking off the cuff. You know, even doing something like this is a little bit uncomfortable for me, but I'm trying to break out of it a little bit. But if he wants to contact me, he can contact me, and we can talk about it. My eyes are fucking burning. I don't know if that's a normal thing. Everybody, type a 7 in the chat if you wake up with your right eye burning very, very occasionally, so you had to go to the fucking pharmacy and buy a sleep mask so that your eyes would actually close when you fell asleep. Because you sleep with your eyes open. Put a 7 in the chat. There's actually a thing that happens to me, by the way. It's not a. I'm not clowning. I'm a broken human. That's not even a joke. That's the sad thing. So yeah, Nuclear Duck with the $1. Thank you so much, Mr. Happy Juice with the 5 European Lego bucks with the 5 microtransaction dollars. That's how I refer to European money, because it's not real. I'm sorry, I'm being a piece of shit. Mr. Happy Juice, it's 5 in the morning here. I'm literally getting ready for work. Oh, well, have a good day at work. I hope you have a good time. What do you work as, dude? I'm going to assume that you're probably one of the people who builds those sex robots at the sex robot factory that I went to. If that's what you do for a living, God bless you, dude. Have a good time. May God have mercy on your decrepit soul. Any thoughts on the hashtag Kill Krautgate? I don't know what that is, Gareth. I don't know what that is. If it's referring to what I think it's referring to, I have thoughts on it, but I don't know if I have the right assumption, so I'm not gonna. Opinion on recent shooting and gun. I mean, we kind of already. We already kind of went through it. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest. I'm just getting kind of tired of seeing the same tragedy over and over again. It's starting to become like uncomfortable. But thanks for the $5, Kinzella. Means a lot. Frozen Bananas with the $2. Chris Daddy, I'm so happy to see you. I love you. Oh no. Listen, Frozen Bananas, thank you for the $2. But I can't be your lover. I'm a lover to all you guys. I love all you. We are in a relationship. You and me and the audience. We got our own thing going on. You know what? Chris Raygun and the Laser Babies, we're going to take charge. We're going to take charge of the YouTube game. Fuck Logan Paul, right? Fuck Rice Gum. Fuck KSI. You know what? We're the newest, we're the hottest audience on YouTube. How fucking self-indulgent is that, by the way? To treat your audience like you're fucking them. Fucking Logan. God damn it. Chris Reagan and the Laser Babies. That's a reference to the video that's coming out tomorrow. Spoilers. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's just like, are we breaking up? Mr. Epsilon, hey, what's up? What's up, Daniel? How's it going? Are you coming to VidCon so I can finally meet your fucking ridiculous ass? God damn it. I understand that there's a big super chat that I have to get to, by the way. Bear with me. Jesus Christ, this is this is more super chats than I anticipated. Listen, wait, what was that, Anissa? What'd you say? Check your texts. Okay, I'm checking my texts. I don't know what you want me to do about that. Okay, I gotta. What? Can you do a video about Comics Gates? Honestly, I don't. I used to make videos on Gamergate because I was into the community of video games. I don't know much about comic books, so I feel like talking about it would be very. I don't know. I don't think I have enough knowledge of that community to speak with any level of authority or understanding. So I think that's a task better left to people who are actually, in that community. But let's get on. Alan Munton with $5. Thank you, and you're welcome. Thank you, dude. I had to choose between VidCon or Iceland. I chose Iceland. All right, well, I'll think about coming up to Seattle at some point, hopefully. Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be a chill stream. It was supposed to be a chill stream. I can't listen. You guys are making me angry. So you know what? To reflect this, we're going to change the hue. We're going to go, now I'm mad. Now we're red. Do you understand? The anger that's flowing through me right now? It's visibly apparent in the room, bitch. Okay, I've got to focus. I keep fucking derailing myself. $10 from Gareth Green. Hey, the print edition of my article comparing Lacey to Anita Sarkeesian came out this past week. You are mentioned quite favorably. It was published in a Christian magazine. You may not like that. It's whatever. People have opinions and they're going to write about us, I understand. But congratulations on that. That's super cool. Hashtag Anissa Triggered. Meister with the $5. Thank you so much. Solvis with the $2. Kick V. All right, V is kicked. I don't think I've ever streamed with V. I must be doing something wrong. What the fuck is that? Is that literally any one of us could be jacking off again? Did somebody type that again? David Fletcher, thanks for the $5. Dandelion Jones, $10. Do you get the money if I buy a super chat or no? I believe I do, yes. Natwami with the $200 fucking dollars. Everyone call Chris Daddy for the rest of the stream. Well, now we know where this came from. Son of a bitch. It took me a long time to get here, but we got here. Thank you, honestly, so much for the $200. You honestly, like, the super chats like those really fucking go a long way in helping the channel, especially with all the bullshit going on with the fucking the YouTube changes. Honestly helps a ton. So thank you a bunch. Fuck me, I'm trying to. Super chats are so hard to fucking keep track of in this godforsaken window. $5. David Fletcher, only all of us. Matt Picorni, can you explain how owls swim through trees? I think that sounds like a description that I would give to owls. They do swim through the trees. Much like Ethan Bradbury's new intro. Hope you have a chapped ass. Anissa, there's no reason to be hostile. I'm trying my best to just interact with my lovely audience who just won't stop with the dads. There's no need for this hostility. Okay? We are both friends, I'm angry. Why are you angry? You gotta calm your tits. $5 from Josh Cifuentes, donating $5 to say Richard Spencer is a fag bag. I mean, thanks for the donation, dude. Gareth Green, $5. Do you think debates are serious and not about entertainment? Wait. You think debates are serious and not about entertainment? Lol, watch Mediker's video on Internet Blood Sports. I did watch Mediker's video on Internet Blood Sports, and I have, in the video tomorrow, I kind of address it without addressing it, but I do think that there is too much self-seriousness going on YouTube. I think people people want things to be more highbrow than they are, and I've always kind of operated under this presumption that what we are doing here on YouTube is fundamentally trying to entertain people. If we can present a perspective or we can present an intelligent point, then that's good. But that's a byproduct of entertainment. I don't believe that YouTube is a bastion of intelligence. You know, it's look at Rice Gum, look at Logan Paul, look at Jake Paul. These people are some of the biggest people on the platform, and they're the least intelligent. This is not a platform that rewards, you know, I don't know. I just, I don't know. I have my own criticisms of internet blood sports, but most of my criticisms come down to the fact that it's just not something that I personally would do. You know, it's not something that I would host, but that's more or less just my personal tastes and what content I feel like producing. Just because I don't feel like producing internet blood sports doesn't mean that internet blood sports isn't a valid form of entertainment. I think people are just way up their own asses about it. Calm down. It's not a huge deal. Andy Worski, you know, having people on his stream that are particularly toxic or offensive is just, that's all it is. It's just him having people on his stream that are toxic or offensive. Like, if I platformed Brianna Wu, or if I platformed Movie Bob, or if I platformed, you know, somebody like that, I just don't think that the same. I don't think people would have the reaction of, oh, he's platforming these people. Is the audio gone? Are you guys fucking with me? You fucking tricked me, you cunts. You pieces of shit. Sorry for the echo there. I had to check. You fucking tricked me, dude. You got me. I got pranked. I got pranked, parents. I hope my parents are watching. See me get pranked. Okay, fuck, I lost where I was with the super chats again. Fucking toss me off a bridge and smoke me, Daryl. Son of a bitch. I thought we might as well get Paul up in this, since, you know, he hasn't had much room to shine lately. I can't tell when you guys are lying now. Audio is good. You guys are fucking assholes. Okay, so, yeah, where was I? I was talking about internet blood sports. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I think people need to allow, I just think people need to allow different kinds of content to exist, and I just think, you know, you can't, I just don't think you can judge a person by their content. I do think Andy should, like, calm down on Twitter. I think he, like, lets things get to him too easily, and, you know, it just comes across as a little bit Keemstar-ish, you know, just having to respond to every single fucking criticism. It's like, you know who you are, Andy, and it's like, if, you know, I understand the initial reaction of wanting to, like, you know, fuck this guy, but ultimately, you know who you are, and you don't need to give credence to any criticisms if, I don't know. But then again, that's just how I would handle the situation. I don't really know. I get all sorts of stupid shit all the time. Comment on the Uncle Adams video that just dropped? Okay, wait, hold on. So hold on a second. We need... Okay. We're gonna do some... I haven't done this on YouTube yet, so this might be a bit of a problem. I'm going to switch... Hold on a second. I understand that we've got a lot of super chats to go through, but everybody's talking about this. Everyone's talking about this video that Uncle Adams put out, and I gotta see what the hell they're talking about. So I know that there's a lot of super chats that are waiting to be read, and but I have to see this. I have to see this with my own eyes. Let's see. What do we got? Uncle Adam. Wait a minute. What is this? Is it at least a million mission? Enough is enough. Like, all right, hold on. We're going to see if OBS wants to be a good person with us. No, it does not. Oh, it does. Okay, sweet. We're just gonna turn off the Twitch stuff. So, okay, what the hell is going on?
Welcome to the highly anticipated episode 10. We got a lot to talk about. Pretending to be fans, they would go to my store. One of them, I call it, think about it. That means I just want everyone to know why the commenting options are gone. Why it's like that. The mission stays the same.
I don't understand. So he took comments off his video because me and...
I look at it anyway, knowing it's garbage, right? So it just kind of stayed there like a disease. And
I don't understand. So this guy took off comments just because we clowned on his music video? Is that what's happening? So if you don't... Okay, I was kind of hoping that this would be a little bit more direct and referencing. Yeah, okay, never mind. We're just not gonna... It just seems like I was anticipating a little bit more than that. I don't know. That's kind of shitty. I don't want, that sucks. I didn't want him to have to, like, disable comments. Whatever. You know, shit happens. We're not going to continue with that. I just kind of wanted to get like an idea of what that video was. I wasn't going to watch the whole video. He's $200,000 in debt. Jesus, fuck. He specifically name drops y'all. I'll watch it later. I don't really watch it. I want to watch it on a stream. We've got a lot of, also, it's just kind of like that video just seems depressing for some reason. We're going to put the music back on. Come the fuck on. All right, we're back. That really does suck. I really don't like it when people like, I don't know. I don't like when people turn their fucking comments off. So what are we doing? So I'm trying to get back to... I don't know where I left off. I don't know where I left off on the fucking super chats. I'm sorry. I'm reading the normal chat right now though. Chris is Paul's dad. When do you make more original music? I don't know. I've been working on some stuff. I just don't have the proper equipment, nor do I have the talent to mix well enough to make things sound the way I want them to. What are your thoughts on welding as a career? I actually know a couple people who are actually going into welding. If you want to know the name of this song, by the way, it's Just Jammin' by Grammatic. Where the fuck did I leave off? Kick V. Did I watch Mr. Mediker's video? Chris Daddy noticed my love. Thanks for the $5. We're gonna try and speed run through these. Go get Tom Sweeney. I don't know where the hell Tom Sweeney is. Tom Sweeney is he's vanished. He's gone. He's a gone person. Collab with iDubbbz. iDubbbz was in my end of the world ray gun recap. He played the person at the beach who was threatening to kill me, And he also recorded me hitting Anissa over the head with a breakaway bottle. Here's $5 to stay away from demonetization. Thoughts on Black Panther? Thanks, Longest Short Bus. I have not seen Black Panther yet, but I look forward to seeing it. Okay, so I'm gonna get to the big super chats just so I don't leave them hanging. Dandelion Jones with $100. Can we get a few? Can we get a few mommies in the chat as well? Thank you. Thanks for that. And not my real name with another $100. Thank you so much. Thanks a ton. Toad McKinley, why are you such gay? I am not such gay. Take that back, Toad, you piece of shit. You garbage human. Bitch. $1 from Gabriel McGowan. $5 from Looking Cool Joker. Chris, you'll always be my daddy. Please don't. I don't like that at all. I don't like that image. That's actually nah. No. Not even slightly. $2 for another daddy from Calabrese. Thank you. Broseph Stalin with $10. Do you still do original music? It's by far your greatest publicly visible talent. I don't do it so much anymore. I fucked up my voice real bad. So it's been hard. It's just been kind of difficult to, I don't know. It's been difficult to do it, and it's been difficult to get the drive to do it, because I fucked up my voice so bad. Because I did not train my voice in the way that I should have, and I ended up just doing a bunch of really stupid shit. $10 by Stealth Creations. Do you consider following up with more alt media entertainment like musicals? LA Werewolf comments on need for creators to compete with the left's monopoly on entertainment. Free Press of Kekistan, good. I am working on musicals, plural. I'm working on stuff like that. I'm also just working on the different stuff like... oh, this is actually something that I haven't talked about on YouTube yet. So... For those of you who have been following the channel for a while, you might remember that at the beginning of 2017, we were supposed to do the Snark Tank podcast with me, Tom Sweeney, and Black God, who are my roommates. We were supposed to do that at the beginning of 2017, and we were on our way to doing that at the beginning of 2017. We actually were in the process of renting out a studio. We were building a set for it. It was actually going to be a pretty cool thing. I was really, really excited about it. And then the adpocalypse happened, and that was no longer possible. So we had to pretty much put a kibosh on that entire endeavor. And that entire project, because I wasn't allowed to do it in the way that I wanted to do it, I just kind of put it in the back seat of my mind. I just didn't. I don't know. It was just kind of annoying to, it was really annoying to just deal with that shit. So I just let it kind of die. But recently, we've decided to pick it back up. I got all the equipment necessary. All that's really left to do is to record the first episode. It's going to be me, Tom Sweeney, and the first guest is going to be Psychic Pebbles. We haven't settled on a recording date yet, but that is actually happening. That is actively planned. I expect it to be out at the beginning of next month. So if anybody's interested in that, that'll be a thing. I might upload it to the main channel and then upload the rest to the Snark Tank channel. But yeah, that's where that is right now. That is an actual thing that's happening. Anyway, I figured I'd let you guys know about that since I actually haven't talked about it at all on YouTube. Back to Super Chats. $10 from Sathya Gorbani. Is it possible that you would do a collab with other creators, preferably iDubbbz, Maximofo, etc.? It's possible that I would do a collab with anybody. I've been talking to a bunch of people about doing some stuff in the near future. I've got there are people who are coming in summer who are moving here in summertime that I'm really excited to work with. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff coming, I think. What do you think about Andy Worski? Andy's a nice guy getting too much flack. I think Andy Worski's getting too much flack, but I also think he kind of like, I think on Twitter in particular, it's just like, just calm the fuck down, dude. It's not that huge of a deal. You know, he definitely gets more flack than he deserves, but like, I mean, just you don't have to react to every single criticism on Twitter, Andy. I tell you that because I like you. Okay, so back to it. Going to smoke. Love you, Chris. Don't tell my boyfriend. Minnow with the $2. Thank you, Minnow. How did this calling people daddy stuff start? I didn't choose this. I didn't fucking choose this. How did this calling people daddy stuff start? I just read that again. If you have any idea, listen, let me tell you something. If you ever wondered just how much brain damage I have sustained just being on the internet for this long, look no further than the fact that I just read the same exact fucking super chat over twice in totality. That's more than enough proof. Jesus Christ, God help me. God fucking medicate me, for the love of God. Chris, check your Facebook Messenger. Elijah Katham. I'll check it after the stream. I'm not going to open Facebook on a live stream. Blinko with $5. Mixed drink idea. It's called Crazy Greenish Joma. It's 1 part Snapple, 1 part LaCroix, and 1 part pee. Got Blinko, you're a toxic human. $5 from Gareth Green. Some versions of Little Red Riding Hood, she took off her clothes and got in bed with the wolf before he ate her. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's upsetting. It's deeply. I don't know if I'm a big fan of this retelling. Seems a bit much, you know? Jesus Christ, that's just furry shit. You're still here? Of course I am, Derek. You psychopath, you filthy rat. Speaking of rats, I got this. I found this sweet petrified rat behind my fridge the other day. He's completely frozen. He's a solid. He's fucking solid, dude. You can't even begin to understand how fucked up this animal is. Jesus Christ. So I've got a great prop for any time that I feel like maybe tasing a dead rat, you know? If I ever want to tase a dead rat, now I can do it. Now I can do it all I want. Isn't it great? He fake dubs. All right, we're gonna go back to super chats real quick. What is Paul's favorite beer? I think Paul is. I think Paul. I think Paul is a Rolling Rock kind of guy. But that's just my opinion. Thanks for the $10, Josh Whitfall. Dr. FU with $10. It's transphobic for trans people to want surgery and or hormones because their desires are based on cis-sexist ideas of bodies. Sargon of Akkad reading a tweet and having the urge to kill himself. I mean, I don't even know how to follow that logic enough to explain whether or not that's incorrect. To be, like, completely honest. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. $20 from Onyx Dude 1. What's your opinion on Black Panther and the whole controversy behind it? I think it's, I don't know. I think you could probably guess. You could probably guess on what I think about that. Will you stop associating with Anissa, who has talked shit about you and Lacey so many times? It's not fair to you guys. Listen, I understand that it's a difficult thing for people to understand who are outside of a friendship or a personal relationship with another person. When I shit on people, it's typically because I like them. I've shat on all of my friends. The things that I say to my roommates would get me put on a watch list. Would get all of us put on a watch list, I guarantee you. There's a tough love kind of mentality with how me and my friends treat each other. It's really, people are offended on my behalf far more than I am, and people just need to chill out. Not everything is a slight against somebody else. Sometimes you're talking shit just because it's fun. Honestly. I understand that that's like it's a disconnect for people who aren't a part of that, you know? But, like, from the outside looking in, I understand. But seriously, calm down. Oh, God. My eyes are still burning, by the way. I have yet to fix this. But yeah, you can probably guess what I feel about the Black Panther stuff. I think it's dumb to have made... I shat on all my friends. I think it's dumb to place so much importance on race for such a dumb movie. You said it bothered you, though? It didn't really. That was... no, I don't think I've ever said it bothered me in a way that was, like, serious. I think it bothered me more at first, but, like, you know. People gotta calm down. Gareth Green, the hashtag KillKroutGate is my name for the combined Kraut Discorder and the Kilroy event controversies. I mean, listen, I don't know what was going on in that server. I don't typically involve myself with Discord servers that I don't have a direct part in. I'm already, like, I've been invited to so many Discord servers and I've joined them, but I really only participate in mine and, like, maybe 2 friends of mine who aren't a part of the skeptic community. And I don't really interact with Discord all that much. So while I do think that, like, the whole Kraut thing was ridiculous, I also think that there's like a really dumb, like, mob mentality behind, hey, this person was in this server and this server did this. Like, people have to understand that, like, you can be a part of a server without actually participating in it, you know? I'm a part of countless servers that I don't know what's going on in them, and I don't care to know what's going on in them. So, you know, yes, Kraut did a dumbass thing. But to say everybody in that server is, like, equally guilty or even guilty to begin with, I think, you know, that's more about what they did and what they said, as opposed to, like, whether or not they were a part of the server. I hate hearing this stupid argument. He was a part of this server. What a fucking dumbass argument. If he was participating in it and sharing shit and, I don't know. People get swept up in stupid shit all the time. It really fucking bothers me. The skeptic community. The whole situation was pretty spastic, though. It was ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing this YouTube thing wrong because I don't get embroiled. I don't get fucking swept into enough of these controversies. I feel like I'm bored. Why can't I have a Discord server that's doing shady shit? You know? Why can't I get that? Jesus Christ. And look, honestly, I haven't caught myself up with the Discord thing. I honestly don't know everything that happened. I just caught some of the videos and some of the streams, but it's just like, why are you taking this so seriously? It's a godforsaken Discord, for the love of God. You're making videos on the internet. Have a bit of perspective. I'm trying to read some of the normal chat, just so the normal chat isn't neglected. Audio engineering student here. What kind of microphone are you using? Could you give us some specs on what you think about it? So, what I use is, this is an AKG C214. It's a really good mic, but my issue with it's a really solid mic as long as you can get the parametric EQ to raise up to boost the audio on it. It's a little bit low. It's not anything that can't be fixed with a little bit of a boost to volume, but, like, in my opinion, it's a little bit low for, like, recording audio like this. But super solid mic. I really enjoyed it. You haven't been on Worski Live enough? Well, you know what? Andy Worski and I are button heads right now because he, for some reason, still does not appreciate Spider-Man 3's excellence as a film. So I don't know if I could be on Worski Live if he can't admit that fucking emo Peter Parker dancing scene isn't one of the greatest things ever put to film. Okay? That's my opinion, and it's a fact. It's a fucking fact. Don't even pretend like you don't agree with that. My eyes are burning, dude. Holy shit. Daniel Gomez with the $3. I think I read that already. $5 from Jason Mers. What are your thoughts on the Mario movie? God, that sounds awful. I'm a level 120 YouTube hero, and I will report you with the 5 Australian dollars. Is Lacey Green my mummy now, Daddy? Gee, don't. Please stop. I appreciate the donation, but Jesus Christ. This mommy and daddy thing is so fucking... I'm so... It's not... More Halo with fans when? When they fucking fix the Master Chief Collection. How about that? Jesus Christ. When they let you have an open party. Let us have open parties, 343, for the love of God. I could make a whole video about why I can't stand the new Halo. The way that 343 is doing shit, but, like, nobody in my audience would care. So I might just, like, upload it on a throwaway channel and share it on Twitter or something. MobesCon with $5 Canadian. Hey, Chris, have a coffee on me. Please watch a video on my channel. I'll give you a blowjob. I don't particularly want a blowjob at the moment, so do you know Shammy? Yes, I do know Shammy. Shammy and I were supposed to do something, but we both got super busy, and the collab fell through. But we were supposed to do something. And I look forward to doing something with him, possibly in the future. So if you get his attention and remind him about it, let him know. Let him know about it. Because I feel like a dick reminding him for some reason. Spartan117QZ, Laser Babies, is that... Is it bad that I immediately thought of red versus blue? No, it's not. Dakota Bassam, $2. If you love all of us, are you cucking us? That's a decent question. $2 from Daniel Gomez, waiting room. An idea guy, $5. Will the meme depression come to an end anytime soon? Is it just a new way of life? The meme depression? I'm not sure what you mean. We've got an influx of memes, if anything else. Do something with Rusty Cage? Absolutely. It's really a matter of time. Collaborations require a lot of time, and videos take a lot of time. So, you know, it really is a matter of... It's really a matter of, like, finding the right person to work with. Any more collabs with Psychic Pebble or Lyle? We are doing the first episode of the Snark Tank podcast with Psychic Pebbles, and Lyle would probably totally be down to be on the second episode of it. So, yeah, there's probably collabs coming. Fuck, my eyes are burning, dude. Is it normal for extreme pain to be felt when just simply looking at things? Broseph Stalin with the $10. I paid $10 to find out if you're still doing original music, and now I'm paying more. How much must I pay you, sir? So, I am working on original music, but it's very early stages. I don't know if you'll see it anytime soon. Don't hold your breath for it, but, you know, it is a thing that I'm working on. Whether it'll see the light of day or not, that's another question entirely. $2. Jesus Christ. This is getting really difficult to, I'm getting fucking overwhelmed. Don't call me lovely, you man whore, from James Berkeley, $2. You into any podcasts? Thanks for the vids, Daddy. I've been watching a lot of the official podcasts lately, and that's pretty much all I've been watching as far as podcasts go. But I just recently started Sardonicast, which is Your Movie Sucks, Ralph Seppi, and I Hate Everything, and they had a pretty good podcast about that. What do you call it? What's that movie that came out recently? The fucking Cloverfield piece of shit. I hope the Seinfeld reboot is called Cloverfeld, and it's about Jerry Seinfeld and friends coming back, and it's 2018, and you know Jerry's like, oh jeez, would you look at this? What's the deal with iPhones? You update so much, and then your phone gets full. What's the deal? And then an explosion happens, and a fucking monster appears. Cloverfeld, 2018. Fucking end my life. God damn it. That doesn't even sound like it's outside of the realm of possibility, given how fucking bad the Cloverfield movies have, like, progressively gotten. $5 from... Oh, fuck, it just skipped again. This is a lot of super chats, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to fucking actually read this shit. Son of a bitch. Okay, okay. To people... I'm sorry for whoever just got timed out. What we're going to do right now is we're going to power through these super chats. I apologize if we're not going to get particularly, you know, in-depth answers. But that's what's gonna have to happen. Who's your waifu? I don't have a waifu because I'm an adult. I'm an adult, my friend. But thank you for the super chat. Jerky Boys waifu reviews. $10 from Riley Bushnell. Do you love me? I can't love you because I've lost the capacity to love. $5 from Artistic Kale the God. How thick was the video? I kid. How are you doing, Chris? Also, more Rise Against covers. You deficit. I've actually done a couple of covers on the second channel, the Snark Tank. If you want to go to those to check out some covers, I did some very recently that you'd probably enjoy if you like that kind of stuff. Let's try and get to. It's 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. Why you gotta play your East Coast boys like this? I'm sorry. The video will be up tomorrow though, so I didn't screw you over too bad. 10 Cloverfield Lane would have been great with the last 10 seconds removed. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. Help give my music cancer. Blimps in space. I will copy that and listen to it later. Thanks for the $20. $5 Canadian. Chris, you are an amazing musician and an even better YouTuber. I always log on to see if you post new funny shit. Keep it up. Thanks, Johnny O'Connor. Thanks a lot. Thank you for believing in me, because I don't. Because I don't believe in me. What are we doing? YouTube takes 50% of super chats. YouTube doesn't take 50% of super chats. The Salt Right Autist Brigade. Hey, listen. If people, it's not the salt right. No, it's just people spamming dumb fucking shit in the chat. Read my other super chat. Blinko, am I supposed to like read through every single fucking one of your? I probably. No, Blinko. Okay, I have to power through these. I have to power through these. So I apologize if I don't read your name. This chat is pretty tame. I think it's pretty tame too, honestly. It's pretty like standard edgy. So okay, that girl. $5. My will to live has gone down significantly because everyone calling you daddy. Please stop. Think of the children. Thank you, that girl. Gareth Green, $5. Andy has deep childhood trauma, so defensiveness is understandable. Plus, the person going after him used to be his friend. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Yeah, fair enough. Aaron Ramon with the $20. Hi, Daddy. God damn it. Can our fan bases be called? Can our fan base be called racists? Can you? What? Can you and my dyslexia is fucking killing me right now. Can you serenade Paul? 4. You watching Dragon Ball Super? 5. Does Sweeney really hate the gays? I am watching Dragon Ball Super. Tom does not hate the gays. I will not serenade Paul because Paul does not deserve anything. Racist was suggested a while ago. So yeah, I guess that's not a bad one. Uncle Adams is $230,000 in debt. He sold his house, car, and started buying TVs on maxed out credit cards. For Jesus, fuck. That's really sad, actually. God damn, that's really sad, actually. Apologize to Uncle Adams, thanks. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Thoughts on Drunken Peasants schism? What happened with the Drunken Peasants? Wait, so I don't understand. What happened with the Drunken Peasants? Did something happen? I actually haven't been keeping up with, like, YouTube stuff that isn't, like, the big shit. I'm gonna put bread in your car so that you bring back the original punk. Thanks for being you. You bring me so much joy. That means a lot, Depressed Pineapple. Thank you so much. Sam Adi with $5. Say David Webb is a sexy man. David Webb is a sexy man. There you go. Robert Santiago, what's your opinion on internet blood sports? I gave it earlier, but my opinion on it is it's not something that I would create. It's not something that I would, that I would put on my channel necessarily. It's not something that I'm particularly interested in. But if it's a type of content that people enjoy, it's really that simple, People are allowed to like it, and if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. That's pretty much where I stand on it. Rachel Loretto with $10. I know that it's not your normal stuff, but can you please make a video about the changes to the Americans with Disabilities Act, asking as a person who uses a wheelchair to get around? I don't know if that would make a good video. Maybe a glasses off if I look into it enough and have enough to say on it. Yeah. So, yeah, that'll be it. 50 fucking Nokia dollars by Tim Turvang. Turdvang, Trim Turdvang, Heart Uncle Adams. Thanks a lot, dude. Thanks for the 50 something. Shatty Perms with another daddy. Oi, Chris, you hispo. Hispo! What the fuck? I've never heard that one before. That's so fucking ingenious. Why are you doing this live stream, though? I mean, honestly, I'm doing the live stream because I feel bad about not having the video out today. Like, because it was supposed to be out today. But then YouTube kind of fucked me over. So I figured, hey, you know, I can do a bit of a live stream and, like, interact with my fucking YouTube audience on some level. And I can make some money. I mean, obviously, that's a factor in it. I don't like doing these streams too often. I don't like doing these streams more than once every month or once every 2 months. Because, you know, they do make a lot of money. And I feel like if I were to do it, like, every day like a lot of other people do, it would just feel like... It just feels a bit too, I don't know. I feel weird about it. Every once in a while, feels fine. But, you know, it's not like an everyday thing for me. How are you and Lacey? We're doing pretty good. I go to a college with a very large SJW culture. If you'll remember the school that got criticized for Rue and wow, what the fuck? Got any advice? My advice is just focus on your studies and just be smarter than everybody else there, and you'll be fine. 50 Canadian dollars from Walter's host. That last one was by Gary Stack, by the way. If you throw a banana out of a car going 80 miles an hour and wind is a thing that exists, how many apples can I buy for one human soul? Please answer. Thanks, fam. I feel like the 80 miles an hour negates the human soul because souls can't travel that fast. Only bodies can. And if there's a soul with no body, it can only... I feel like it could probably only be, you know, maybe 50 miles an hour maximum. So that would be my answer to that. Ashley B. Jesus fucking Christ. If you think Red Riding Hood is fucked, then enjoy knowing that Prince Charming raped Sleeping Beauty and got her pregnant. You're welcome. Well, that's beautiful. That's a wonderful story. That's great. Put your children to sleep with this tale of rape. What the fuck? Would you ever rant with Lewis Black? If I ever got that opportunity, of course, but that's very unlikely. Patrick Werner, $10. Was there a specific thing you did that fucked up your voice, or was it just not using proper form technique or nor warming up? A bit of all of that. I'm a bit of a novice when it comes to vocals, so I never really, I don't know, I never bothered with exercises, or I just fucked it up real bad. It's not what it used to be, and it didn't even used to be that good, so my music's been on kind of hold. Tell me how to get pussy. Let me tell you something, all right? Be a confident human being. That's literally, I'm not even joking. This is not like some like bullshit advice. Genuinely. Honestly, just be a fucking confident person. That's all you need. If you can trick yourself into thinking that you're confident, you're basically confident. I know I'm not like the womanizer, you know, but I think it's valid advice. $11, your mom, quintuple gay. Go on Chapo Trap House, my man. What even is that? Thanks for the $11, though. Donut Abernathy. Stewart's, oh my god, this is so difficult. Confidence is a buzzword? I don't think it is, man. I don't think it is. Because let me tell you something. As soon, you know what, let's turn this, let's transition this from a super chat stream to a genuine conversation with me and you, the audience. Genuinely. This is a genuine fact. Right? When I was in high school, I cared a lot about what other people thought about me. I really cared a lot. I would spend all day making sure that I presented myself in a way that, you know, people would find appealing or people would enjoy. That was awful. That yielded no results for me. What yielded results for me in the ladies department, or in any other department really, was simply just forgetting about the fact that I needed to impress people. You just, like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if people, like, pay attention to me, if people care about me. I don't give a goddamn. And as soon as I decided that, you know what? enough of that. Literally almost like to a T at the exact moment almost. I'll put it this way. I started getting results. Is the best way I can put it without getting demonetized. You know? Just be confident. It's a real thing, honestly. Traps are pretty gay, dude. I'd agree. So what are we doing? I forgot where I was. Okay, Stuart Spone, $5. Why haven't you locked yourself in an old fridge and had it shipped to the local landfill yet? Do you like my shirt? I love your shirt, dude. Thanks. Is that a... Hey, that looks like a Kill Me shirt, dude. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Thanks for your support, Stuart. It means a lot. Thanks for buying the shirt. Dagmar1177, $10. Hey Chris, I'm going to try my hand at YouTube after watching your not going to shill my channel. It's a gamertag channel, or it's a gaming channel, because there's not enough of those. Attack of the Clones video. How fucked am I? You're fine. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, you'll cultivate an audience. It might not be a big one, but it'll be an audience, and that alone will be satisfying if you enjoy doing it. What's the deal? Wait, hold on. What's the deal with the red lighting? I don't know. I just think it kind of looks aesthetically pleasing, to be completely honest. I don't know. I just we can change it. You want to go? We can do this type deal where it's a little bit more like sunsetty, or maybe we can do blue. We can do a little calm little blue. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Sorry, Chris. This chat is garbage and a half. Yeah, well, I mean, there's nothing I can do. I'm not gonna ban people for like, you know, spamming things that they think are like edgy. But yeah, I don't know. What can you do? You are awesome. You should drink bleach lime. That kind of sucks. I don't like that people like are leaving. Well, you know, I mean, there's not much I can do. I don't really like banning people. I guess the only time I would ban people would be if like it would be making people leave, and I guess that's like a decent reason to ban people. But I just don't think it's really worth it right now. You sure? I mean, Solano, you can do whatever you want. If you're a mod on this channel for a reason. If you think people are like spamming stupid shit, then you're free to ban them. I don't really care. Because at the end of the day, it's not my decision. Because I'm in the middle of streaming, you see. When are you making the next content cop? Real funny! Real soon, guys! Look forward to my next content cop in seven years. Okay, let's go back to the super chats. You have the cutest smile, no creepy intentions. Aw, thanks! That wasn't that creepy. I've been complimented on my... I skipped ahead, like, way... Oh, there we go. Fuck the ban hammer. The ban hammer's coming down. I typically don't ban people, but I don't know. Like, I would prefer people to, like, have a good time in the chat. And I do think that, like, being, like, an edgy autist is just kind of, like, cringy more than it is, like, edgy. If you know what I mean? But which of your videos triggered the most SJWs? I really don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't really know. You have the creepiest smile. That's cute. Wait. Let me see. Can I do the Jax Films thing? Let me see if I can do the, Solano sounds like an Italian mob boss. That's because he is, man. You don't fuck with Solano. So let me see if I can do this Jax Films thing. I gotta get my forehead real. Hold on. I gotta get my forehead real big. Fuck. How do you do it? There you go. There's a good one. That looks fucking terrifying. That is not a thing. That is not a thing I want to see ever. Good lord. Jesus Christ. Don't censor me, bro. It's not me. It's not me. This chat is pretty disappointing, but maybe it's just a few people. You have to take into consideration most of like the chat is just like spam accounts. I feel like most people here who are actual people who are actually like having a good time in the chat are having a good time in the chat. But I don't think it's... This is why I don't like when people kind of give Andy a lot of shit. And I understand that, like, Andy has, like, controversial people on or whatever, but, like, Andy gets a lot of shit for simply having people on, and then, like, he'll get his chat screenshotted, and it's like, hey, this person said this word in fucking Andy's chat. That means Andy's a bad person. And it's just kind of like... You know, it's less about, like, the words and more about the spam for me. I don't like spam. YouTube has a dark mode? Jesus. YouTube has a dark mode? How the fuck did I not know that? Can you bang my wife, Chris? I mean, I'm in a monogamous relationship, so I'd have to receive permission for that. But what the fuck? There's a lot of shit going on. Son of a bitch. Okay, $20 from Chris Stewart. Wakandan, cishet, male, privileged. T'Challa is not only king of Wakanda, he's king of shitlords, being at the top of the privileged totem pole. Also, privileged Wakandan, cishet women crave barbarian. Oh my god. I'm excited to see Black Panther, in all honesty. Just because I don't know. I enjoy the Marvel movies for what they are. They're always pretty fun. Could someone save this stream so I can make a YouTube poop? Listen, this stream is going to be unlisted tomorrow. So just do your best. If you want to save the stream for later, you know, save the link. Save the link for the stream. And you'll have it. I don't want to crowd my uploads. I don't want to crowd my uploads with, you know, with live streams. I just don't think that makes for a good look. Can someone explain the Kraut and Kilroy thing or show me a good vid that explains it without it being a half hour long? It would take a long time to explain it, but long story short, Kraut had a Discord server that was set up with the intention of gathering intellectuals to debunk alt-right arguments. That kind of evolved into a server where some shady behavior was going on. I don't believe that server was started with the intention to dox. I believe that server started with the intention that they say. Honestly, I have no reason to not believe them, and it sounds like them to do that. It sounds like Kraut to make a thing like that. But essentially, you know, some shady shit happened on that server, and it just came crashing down on everybody involved, is basically what it comes down to. Any big projects planned to surprise us? Yes, and you will see them relatively soon. What is this channel about? That's a good question. Well, how would I describe this channel? This channel is me essentially doing what I don't know, I just kind of do what I want to do. I don't necessarily... You know, sometimes it's about SJWs. Tomorrow, it's a bit of, like, tomorrow's video is a bit of commenting on the state of YouTube drama as it exists. Tomorrow's also a video about, like, the marijuana is racist thing. There's also kind of, like, an analysis of the word social justice warrior and how, like, people on the alt-right and, you know, people on, like, the far left are, like, really, really fucking self-serious and have this fucking delusion that they're all, like, fighting in this grand war that nobody actually cares about outside of their own, like, small circles. They're just videos that I feel like making, to be honest. It's commentary based, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I wouldn't necessarily call this a political commentary channel, although that is a bulk of the content. I actually want to know what your favorite fruit is. What's my favorite fruit? Probably mango. Probably mango, to be honest. So SJWs then. It's not real. Like, I mean, there's some. It's mostly been SJW stuff for a while. Although I don't think I have talked about like InfoWars and like a couple people on the right. But it's not all SJW stuff. It's just like SJW stuff is stuff that I find like really interesting. Because it's I don't like the I actually haven't used the term social justice warrior in a while because I think it's just kind of cringy at this point. But I do think it's I don't know, I just think it's just fascinating that this continues to be a thing. Because like people have this idea that just because you make videos on something, you think it's like the biggest problem facing the world. You know, it's like, hey, you make videos about social justice warriors, therefore you think that social justice warriors are the biggest problem in the world right now. What about the alt-right? What about I don't know, what about what about ISIS? And it's like, I don't make videos on things that I think are serious problems. I make videos on things I think can be, you know, talked about in an entertaining manner, is really what it comes from. You know, it's like, I don't know. When I hear the term SJW now, I do cringe. I do cringe. Is the term cringy? It kind of is, but it's still an apt understanding. I've grown into I've started using the term social justice types just because I feel like that conveys what I'm talking about without it being like this insult. It's more of like a descriptor. But yeah, I don't know. Are the alt-right social injustice warriors? There's a part of tomorrow's video where I kind of talk about what I think a social justice warrior is. I don't want to give away I mean, there's not too many people watching, so it's not a huge deal if I talk about something that, I mean, essentially, my opinion has always been that the social justice, the word SJW has always been more about the warrior part of the definition than it has been about the social justice thing. It's why, you know, social justice is, because like on its own, social justice is it's just a thing, right? To say the words "I hate social justice," like specifically from an English language point of view, sounds like ridiculous. To me, it's always been this idea that like everybody's a warrior, that everything that happens, every disagreement that you go through is an act of war. Like you're on the front lines of a really serious fight. You're fighting for freedom. You're a warrior for peace. You're a warrior for freedom. You're a warrior for the future. And that's always been, in my opinion, what the term SJW has always really been focused on. That's how I've always defined it anyway. It's just people who are like really fucking serious and really fucking you know, what do you call it? Just really fucking absorbed in their own fucking shit. That they can't just sit back and realize that they're just people who make videos on the internet. They're just people who are shit posting. They're not like these grand warriors for a future that they're going to be at the helm of, you know? I don't know. I go into more depth in it in the recap, but I think that's what I think. You're free to disagree. Identitarians? Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's a better way of putting it. He still hasn't seen my... Oh, fuck. I forgot about Super Chats. Okay, we're going to hammer through these. I apologize. I'm so bad at YouTube live streams. I apologize. I really have to stop this stream real soon. So we're going to pump through these. We're going to pump through these like a Pornhub video. Any thoughts on... $10 for Michael Waters. Any thoughts on direct democracy or the flaws in American education? If not, rip. By the way, YouTube is for entertainment. There are also educational channels that I really enjoy. You're very entertaining, by the way. Thank you, dude. I do think that they're educational channels. I just don't think that they're very good educational channels that are politically oriented. Like, if you watch, like, the Young Turks, you're getting, like, a really skewed view. If you're watching, like, fucking Stefan Molyneux, you're getting the most embarrassing fucking take you could possibly get. If you're watching Cat Black, you're getting just the most embarrassing shit. As far as education goes politically, there's really nothing. There's really nothing on this platform that's particularly worth a damn. But scientifically speaking, yeah, Vsauce is fantastic. You know, it's I don't know. That's my thing. Anyway, weird Pornhub experiences you've got there. You've never seen a Pornhub video that's just nonstop pumping? I'm getting derailed again. Fuck me. God damn it. Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson is a good example of somebody that I agree with sometimes. And then other times I'm like, why would you say that? Like, what are you talking about? Am I retarded? Am I just dumb for thinking the way that I'm thinking? I don't know. Judy Bye. Pretty funny. What about if we're watching Chris Reagan? I don't think that I'm not an educational channel. Don't watch my fucking channel for educational purposes. If you want to like be informed on something that's happening, I guess you can watch my channel, but I'm not trying to educate anybody. I'm not trying to be didactic. I'm not trying to preach a message. I'm not trying to make you think a certain way. I'm sharing things that make me laugh, and I'm sharing my opinion, and my opinion is very rarely political. I just think it's pretty standard. Don't be a dick. Don't be a piece of shit. Don't be a dumbass. It's not a controversial opinion, I think. What does Peterson say? I don't know, like, I agree with a lot of what he says. I just think he speaks in a way that's very, very, like, self-important. Like, very, very... I just think he talks in a bit of a pompous way, is really what it comes down to. I just don't like a lot of the way he presents himself. I don't necessarily dislike him, though. Okay, I got derailed again. Okay, fuck it. I can't. I gotta... Fuck me. Okay. Papaste with $2. Thank you so much. Oh, no. Calabrese. I fucking said it already. $2. Thank you so much. Chris Stewart. Also, Chris, you missed the last International Chris Collective meeting. Where were you? You left me hanging. Had to get the donuts. I apologize, man. I'll be there next time. $2 from Tony Blitz. I feel extreme pain when I look at your face. That's to be expected. I get that from most people. Rushanism, Rushanish with $5. If you haven't done YouTube, where would you be? Like job and stuff. I still do work for other people, like every so often. I'd probably just be doing editing work for a production house, or I'd probably still be like a cameraman for this studio that I worked a little bit for in New Jersey. I'd probably just be doing that. Or maybe doing stand-up comedy, because I did that recently and enjoyed it and did pretty well. Maybe although I doubt I would have gotten the confidence to do stand-up if it wasn't for YouTube, though. I don't know. We'll see. Spider Steve with $2. Will you let me play Paul? Paul is a sacred mantle. I can't just give him away. I can't just give away Paul. Fuck, there's so much shit. God damn it. Slow the fuck down with your super chats, guys. Okay, Gareth Breen, by the way, the $20, thank you so much. By the way, the editor of my article, his name is Marvin, I'll ask you to Google it, had no idea what was going on YouTube until he saw my first draft and now likes you, Blair, and most of the skeptics. I appreciate that. I don't like being called a skeptic because I never proclaimed to be one, and also I just think it's a little bland. It's a bit of a dumb fucking, I don't know. I never liked the term skeptic community. You're no comedian? Oh, absolutely not. I am no fucking comedian. But I did a pretty decent job. I did way better than I thought I would at the open mic night that I did. Jonathan Shunick, I love you, Daddy. Hey, there's another fucking daddy. Jesus Christ. At Chris Stewart, what the fuck? Dandelion Jones. $1 from 0T, thank you. Tony Blitz with the $5. Have you considered responding to comments, videos between your irregularly scheduled content? I've thought about doing I've thought about doing some extra stuff in between recaps, mainly like glasses off videos and possibly uploading some of the, you know, I don't know, just possibly uploading different stuff every now and then. You're not a comedian, but you're a funny con. No, I know. Well, I mean, when I did stand-up comedy, I had a pretty good set. It was only like a 5-minute. I was only up for like 5 minutes, but I did a pretty decent job. I just didn't love it as much as I wanted to like it. So I'll probably try it one more time, but I don't think I like it enough to do it again. Or maybe it was just like, I don't know. Zero T with $2. The kids from Parkland are speaking out. Thoughts? Oh, well, I mean, that's interesting. I haven't looked into it, but everybody has a right to talk, and if I was a part of that, I'd also be talking. I have a feeling. Dual wield $5. Looking to fight supremacy. I'd love to know what you think. I'll definitely check it out. Aaron Ramon $5. Here's $5 to buy yourself some Visine or some other eye drops. That way you can read more super chats. Also, Goku or Jiren for winner of Tournament of Power. Obviously Goku, because the end of Z, the universe is not erased. So it's pretty obvious. Our Trap's gay. Jacob with $10. Yes. Brinton Gould with $1 Canadian. Thank you so much. Dual wield with $5. Slow chat and give some wrenches to help with spammers. I don't know. I'll give wrenches for the next stream. I'm not that bothered by the shit that's going on in chat, to be honest. Rob Van with $2. You are awesome. You should drink bleach live. I think I read that earlier. Jonathan Schunick with $5. What would be the first thing you would do if you woke up as a woman one day? What kind of a question is that? Like, that's a question that, like, I know what the answer is, but I'm gonna ask this person anyway. Obviously, if I woke up as a woman, the first thing I would do is touch my boobs, and then just all over. I'd be naked the whole day. I wouldn't stop. And then I'd wake up the next day, man, and I'd be like, well, that was an interesting experience. And then I'd go on about my day. That's, like, obvious. Why would you not do that? Why would you wake up as a woman and just go, well, you know what? I'm going to respect myself and my new woman body and just, you know, wear a fucking a long raincoat and then stand in the rain and then wait for it to go and wait for it to pass. Obviously. I mean, come on. That's not like a controversial statement, right? That's a pretty obvious flick the bean, yeah. I think everybody's like subconsciously curious what it's like to have an orgasm as the opposite sex. Everybody's super curious about that. I'm sure women are like, I wonder what the fuck it's like to have just a fucking, you know, just a fucking arm sticking off your I'm such a piece of shit. I wouldn't stop. I honestly, like, listen, guys, honestly, I barely stop as it is. You're gross. Hey, listen, I'm just being honest. If you can't admit to yourself that if you woke up one day in the body of a woman, that you would just go to fucking town, then you're just lying. You're a liar. You're Nixoning all over the place. Men have terrible orgasms. Yeah, doesn't it, like, I'm pretty sure it, like, doesn't it last, like half, like, not even half the time that Chris just admitted you're a word. It must be huge. Listen, I'm just saying. It makes sense. I love this chat. What have I stumbled upon? You don't know, dude. The Skeptics sound like a shitty Saturday morning cartoon. It actually does. It actually genuinely does. I just hate the word. It's so fucking self-congratulatory. Anyway. I got derailed again because I'm a fucking dumbass. The female orgasm is a myth? I mean, I'm not here to tell you you're wrong, but I mean, I think you're a bit wrong there. God damn it. This is so fucking rough. Okay. Wickatan with $5 Australian dollars. Oh, you hispocon, you hispocon. You didn't read my whole super chat. Beware at VidCon Melbourne. I might aggressively make you sign my Mimi Big Boy shirt. I will sign all of your Jax Films merchandise as long as you understand that. You know what? Tell you what, guys. No, I'm getting derailed again. Fuck, forget it. Fuck me. Chrisu, favorite Halo title. My favorite Halo is Halo 3 without a doubt. Jesus Christ, fed 1,000 people with a loaf of 5 fish and Hitler made 7 million demonetization complete. Good night, daddy. You piece of shit. Thanks for the $10, Walter Host. Blinko, $5. New mixed drink idea. You said that already, unless I'm reading that twice like the inebriated idiot that I am. Please say, shout out to Audrey freaking Armstrong. There you go, B. Allen, for the $2. Evan Williams, $5. Here's a $5 to eat cereal. It's good for you. Great videos. Thank you, dude. Gert Cannon, $5. I've been watching your videos since last Valentine's Day. I love your content. Love the style of your vids. Though sometimes I don't agree. Keep it up. Well, I appreciate that even though you might not always agree with what I have to say, that you at least find it entertaining. That's the goal, is to hopefully entertain, even though my opinions might not mesh with yours. That's honestly, that's the goal. $5 from Dual Wield. Would you go on the Kumite? I would go on the Kumite if I had a good reason to. I don't know, I'm just not super into the whole drama thing. You know, I don't really, I'm not really super into blood sports. I don't really have a problem with those guys or anything. It's just really not my cup of tea. If I was invited on, I'd absolutely think about it, and I'd probably end up going on. But it's not the first choice for me to be on. Just because, again, I just don't think... I don't think I'm particularly good in a live setting. I like to be a little bit more methodical and planned out before I just go off on a tangent. Because otherwise... streams like this exist. So, $10 from DK Kurtz, thank you so much. $2 from John. Fuck me, god damn it, come on. Jesus Christ. $10 from DK Kurtz. $2 from Josh HDN. You like jazz? I like jazz. Chris Buchanan with $5. Are zoos theme parks? Also, if you should check out the channel in the Modern Rogue, it's like Mythbusters crossed with MacGyver while drinking booze. That sounds kind of interesting. I'll check it out. Zoos are not they're not theme parks. They're screensavers, essentially. They're like, hey, look at this neat thing, except the screensaver is in captivity, and it's been relinquished of all of its free will. Marvel Cinematic Universe has Chris Evans, Chris Pratt, and Chris Hemsworth. When will it get Chris Raygun? Whenever they need to cast a live-action version of The Watcher, then you can guarantee I'll be there with my enormous forehead intact. Last super chat, Dual Wield, $5. I'd love to see you on Warski Live, the Kumite, or even Fright Supremacy Saturday night streams. The family sees you, Chris. Well, I appreciate that. If they want me on, they can come to me. I'm disgustingly busy. Like, this is probably like the only time. The reason I did this is because I found myself with free time, and I felt that I should be productive with it, and, you know, I don't know. Okay, somebody asked a question in the main chat that I kind of want to talk about. How do you feel about the SJW argument that impact matters more than intent? I understand where the argument comes from, and I kind of agree. But here's the thing. Impact does matter more than intent, but intent still matters. Like, the argument tends to be like, oh, it doesn't matter if you intended to give a voice to this platform. You did, therefore it's technically your responsibility that they've grown. But I still think, like, if you've intended to do something or not makes a huge difference. Because people will write you off as a bad person even though your intentions were not bad. And I don't know, I think that's like a shitty, I think that's a shitty argument. You know, if you were driving your car one day and you fucking popped a tire and your car swerved out of control and you killed a person, you've killed a person and the impact does matter. The impact is super important. It's probably omni-important to everybody involved. But, like, whether if you intended to kill that person, that makes a mountain of difference. That makes a mountain of difference to me, anyway. I don't know. I don't know. I just think, I understand the idea behind impact matters more than intent, and I kind of agree. But just because I think impact matters more than intent doesn't mean I think intent doesn't matter. And I think a lot of people do think intent doesn't matter. And I think that's really stupid. Because it's ignoring a huge portion of what impact is. Why don't you like Stefan Molyneux? Just curious. I just find him to be really, really self-indulgent. When he reviewed the movie It, and he started, like, layering on politics, like, oh, hey, this town in the this fictional town in the state of Maine, oh, only white people die in the movie. And it's like, are you fucking retarded? This is actually the same exact, like, everything is a political conspiracy thing that the SJWs do. It actually straight up is the exact same thing. Not everything is a fucking political statement, you self-important balding jackass. It's so stupid. I don't understand. It's so, like, and I don't know. Like, I haven't looked into Stefan Molyneux all that much, but I just feel like it's just... I just feel like he does a lot of the same shit that I don't like when I look at it on the left. He'll look at a movie and he'll think, this is a political statement. This is, everything about this is a politically veiled threat to my ideology. And it's like, no, it's not. It actually, like, it causes me physical pain. The fact that he actually argued that they only kill white people in the movie It, which takes place in Maine. The fact that he actually made that argument is one of the most ridiculous things I have ever fucking seen. Because the argument then goes like, okay, well, would it have been better if, you know, they had killed more Asians? No, because then you would be like, wait a minute, this takes place in Maine. Why are there so many fucking Asians here? This is clearly a diversity thing. They're trying to force diversity into It by putting all these Asians in the movie. And it's like, you can't win. Why can't you just enjoy a movie? Why can't you just watch a fucking movie? Just enjoy content. Just enjoy content, please. Christ. Not everything is a fucking political conspiracy. Fuck me dry, dude. Calm down. I got a little heated. And this is why, like, I don't do videos on, like, Stefan, because I actually, or, like, anybody on that side, I just get, like, actually, like, annoyed. Like, the SJW stuff to me now is, like, I'm not really annoyed by it anymore. I just find it, like, amusing. But when I see people who, like, purport to be against SJWs do that shit, it just enrages me. And I just, like, why? Why are you doing this? Are you that fucking politically blind? Okay, we're going back to Super Chats. Fuck, I got derailed again. Because alright. I have to end this stream within the next 10 minutes. Or at least, like, sometime within the next 10 to 15 minutes. So, because I have to go out. I have a meeting with a friend of mine who I haven't seen in a very, very long time. So we're gonna try and hammer through these. But that's really my main gripe with him. I hope that answered your question, Riley. It's not necessarily that I dislike him as a person, because it's just, that's his content. I don't know who the guy is. I don't know if the guy's a good human being. I don't know what he does. I haven't had dinner with him. But his content just, like, annoys me. And it's really, I don't know. And you can't even make the case that it's, like, for entertainment purposes, because it's not entertaining. It's not, like, funny. It's not played off as, like, humor. It's just straight up, like, this is my really smart political analysis. It's just so stupid. What disagreements do you have with Peterson? I just don't like his particular stance or his like particular importance on religion. I think it's a bit pandery. But most of everything else he says is mostly inoffensive and fine. Talk about Anita, you mundane Matt clone. There's nothing interesting about Anita to say at this point. Everything interesting to say about Anita has been said. Neither gay or straight, traps or bisexual. Chris Stewart. I'll get back to you on that. If we meet, can we kiss? Well, your name is Dante, so no. Because for I am not a gay man. Do you think this most recent school shooting will actually change anything or not? It won't. It won't. There have never been... Most of the times, these things just kind of get swept under the rug, I feel like. So yeah. Probably not. I'm coming for that lower back, you little twink. Good lord, Razor X. Thanks. Take me out to dinner first, please. You look like Earthworm Jim fell out of his suit. Hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that because I actually like it. I actually like it a lot. I love this. I love that comment. Okay. Okay, there we go. Are the liberalists gay? Supreme Pork Sword. I don't know. I don't know anything about... I have no idea what the liberalists is. I've been so far behind on most of the political YouTube sphere stuff. Hey Chris, is you and Lacey still dating? Yes. Hey, I have to ask, what is the cheesiest pickup line that you have used on someone legitimately? I don't think I've ever used a pickup line. I've always just kind of... honestly, I've had most women that I've been with have approached me. And if I've approached them, I can't remember the lines that I use because I never really planned it out. I just sort of like go over and I just talk about like the room. Like if it's at a bar, it's like... oh, hey, I fucking hate this song. And if the person agrees, then it's like, yeah, we have a conversation. If they don't agree, it's like, oh, all right, well, struck out. Whoops. What do you think of the term soy boy? I think soy boy is far more funny. I think it's far funnier than cuck is. I think cuck is a little bland and a little cringy at this point. When I think of somebody saying the word cuck, I kind of think of like a goblin, kind of like hunched over like this, whereas like neck is like at a 180 degree perpendicular line to his body, but his head is like up, like he's a Pez almost, and he's like typing cuck in the comments. But like soy boy is a lot funnier, I think. It's a lot more comedic. But yeah, I don't know what a liberalist is. Are you a soy boy? No, I don't believe I'm a soy boy. Favorite Ramones song? I don't know. I like My Brain is Hanging Upside Down. I think that's a solid... Most... the women have approached me. I'm being honest. Most women I think 50% of the women that I've been with have approached me. And then I've approached the other 50%. But it's never been like a pickup line type deal. I've never done a pickup line. Jonathan Schunit. Okay, so what if one day you woke up with 2 peens and a vagina? I would immediately call the government. I would call the government and say, I'm a medical marvel. Fund me. Give me money so that I can talk about this on television. Bring me on Dr. Phil so I can get erect again and then wet at the same time to prove to the world that I'm a fucking medical marvel and I should be studied. And I should be kept alive by everybody. Everybody should donate to my 2-dicked, 1-vaginaed Patreon. That's how I would handle that situation. Jeff Walker with $2. Say I poop my pants. I guess I did. I guess I did say that in reading it. Chris, are you my dad? Depends on how old you are, but I doubt it. If you're typing, and if you are typing and you are my son, then good God, kids are getting far too advanced because there's no way you can be older than there's no way you can be older than... There's no way you can be older than 7 or 8 years old. And if you are, then that's fucking concerning. Please go on the official podcast, says Noah Garcia. I would love to be on the official podcast. I believe they've talked to me about it before, but this was a long time ago. So, you know, if you want me on the podcast, I'm not going to ask people to be on a podcast. It's up to them to want me on. So if you want to see me on a podcast, the best thing that you can do is ask those people to have me on, because obviously a lot of those things are drawn by demand and like what the fans want to see. So if you're a fan of Critical and you're a fan of me, then and you want to see me on the podcast, then let them know. That's usually how this kind of thing goes. Your community is the perfect combination of memes and AIDS. It's slowly killing you. Okay, we got a few minutes left, but I think we're gonna end it here. Just gonna read these remaining super chats. 2 New Zealand dollars. Chris, I'm making cheesecake. Blueberry or apricot? Blueberry. Supreme pork sword with $5. If you ever kill yourself in a Japanese forest, can Logan Paul stream it? Absolutely. Logan Paul has my express permit. Logan Paul, tell you what, y'all gotta harass Critical. No, that's not what I said. Don't fucking twist my words, you piece of shit. Don't harass people. That's a shitty thing to do. Go on Schmucks. I already went on Schmucks. And Zach is going to be the first guest of our new podcast. So, that'll be that. So, what are we doing? Oh, yeah. So, Logan Paul has express permission to stream my death. But also, Logan Paul has express permission to vlog my open casket funeral. I hope to God that that's a thing that happens, and I hope he sees this plea. You know, just make sure to split AdSense with me, Logan Paul, and merchandising rights. Vala HD, Valahead? Whatever, $5. Hey, Chris, are you going to be moving away from the cancer that is the political space and moving towards more sketch comedy style videos? I am going to, I don't know, I'm going to try some other stuff. I'm not going to move completely away from politics because I think I enjoy talking about politics. But I don't think I'm going to limit myself anymore. I have, obviously, Late Night with Jimmy Bitch is an idea that I've had for a while. We've got the Snark Tank podcast coming too. There was the video I did on dating sites, which was the previous upload before the one that's going up tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try different stuff. I mean, if you enjoy it, that's great. If not, then you know that sucks. But you know, I don't wanna just do politics. Politics just gets boring after a while, and I understand like. Because as somebody who has a YouTube channel, you have to understand that like people are gonna get sick of talking about the same shit. And believe me, if anybody in the audience is like feeling like, oh, I'm getting a little bit bored with this type of content or with this like subject matter, believe me that attitude hits the creator far harder than it does the audience. And you know, if there's something that's political that I feel is worth talking about, if I have a point that I want to make, if I think it's something that can be particularly funny, that I think can be twisted in a way that entertains people, then I'll talk about it. But if I can't think of something to say, and I don't have anything interesting to say, then I'm not going to force a video out for it. I'd much rather do videos about things that I think are interesting or amusing, like dating sites and stuff like that. Chris, how do you feel about Onision? I don't feel anything about Onision. What is the topic you are currently most interested in? I'm becoming increasingly interested in video games again. I've been really inspired by a lot of smaller video game content creators, namely content creators like the Act Man and Reykjavik, or Reykjavik, I think his name is. That just make like really stellar, incredible. And particularly in the case of Reykjavik, who I did a podcast with. I did the All Skulls On podcast with recently. It's going up at some point in the near future. But you know, Reykjavik's videos are incredible, and I used to make videos like that. I used to make video game oriented videos, and I had a lot of fun doing those, and I stopped, and I don't really know why. By the way, I'm holding a box cutter just because it's by me. I'm not like it's not a threat. I was opening up to my fucking couch. How large is your scrotum in inches? In inches? I don't know. I don't know how to work with that with inches. What games are you interested in playing right now? I'm interested in the new Spider-Man. I'm interested in I'm kind of interested in PUBG and stuff. Oh, I gotta finish these super chats. It's 10:50, so I've got to get going. But we're gonna reach to the end of these super chats real quick. Supreme Pork Sword with the $10 based on TJ Kirk's declining mental state and his horribly disfigured body. How long do you think he has before he is called back to heaven? He's not that fucked up. I mean, calm down. I owe a lot of my success to TJ because TJ gave me a huge shout out when not a lot of people were giving me a chance, and that helped a ton. TJ is the one who got me past 100K, I think. I firmly believe it. $5 with Web Baker. There are rumors that a kid threatened to shoot up my school next Tuesday. Should I go? I would advise not, on the safe, just to be on the safe side. You're playing Spider-Man? No, I said I'm interested in playing the new Spider-Man that's coming out at some point in the near future. Not that I've played it. James McDonald with the $5 Canadian. James McDonald with the $5 Canadian. I'm going to tweet you a picture of my wrapped in duct tape. Enjoy. I don't look forward to that. Duke Figglesby with $1. Thank you so much. Duke's Figglesby. Chris, would you ever do a fan meetup or no? I tend to not like the idea of fan meetups just because, you know, I don't know. I don't know. They make me uncomfortable. Not for a social reason, just because the political climate is just insane. There are people who actually think that I'm a white supremacist. There are actually people who think that, and I wouldn't put it past any of them to be particularly violent. In fact, I didn't talk about this because I didn't want a big... It's been a long time since then, so it's not a big deal now. But when I went to VidCon, I was by myself at one point, and I was crossing a street by VidCon, and somebody kicked my bag down. I was wearing a backpack full of my equipment because I was recording and like going back and forth, and somebody kicked my bag down and kind of used the weight of my bag to like knock me to the ground. I have to assume that person must have assumed that I am the kind of... They must have assumed something of me that is very clearly not true. So, I don't know. I don't necessarily... I'm not a big fan of the fan meetups. I do wish that I could do them, but honestly, I just don't feel it's worth the risk. It just feels really, just not worth it. Do you consider yourself a meme connoisseur? I don't think I'm a meme connoisseur. I know what a meme is, if that's what that means. What did you think of The Last Jedi? I didn't see it. Play Doki Doki Literature Club, please. Probably won't do that, not gonna lie. But thanks for the suggestion, Bunny Sunny Mew. And the last super chat of the day comes from Austin Layton with $2, who says, what do you think about How to Destroy a Man book? If that's a book, then that's certainly a book that's... I don't know what I think about it. I haven't read it. It seems like a good thing to buy and meme about, but I don't know. What do you think about YouTube censoring live stream chat via top chat being made default over live chat? That's kind of odd. I don't necessarily like that. Do you think you are an iDubbbz clone? I think I'm more of a JonTron clone, mainly because, you know, I've admitted countless times to, you know, doing that. JonTron was a huge inspiration of my channel. So yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be the end of the stream. I hope you guys had a good time. I know this was a bit of a clusterfuck. the stream will be available. I'm probably just gonna unlist the stream like immediately after I'm done streaming. So, if you wanna save the stream, feel free to take that little link up there and save it. I might leave it up, actually. I might leave it up. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with this stream. I might delete it entirely. But, you know, that's a mystery for another day. I'll just, yeah. So we're going to end the stream. See you guys. We'll do a little bit of a post-show slide just so it doesn't jarringly lose contact. Thank you, guys. Take care.